Don't load it. Just leave it alone. Don't worry, this game has saves, remember? It has saves. I'm telling you, it has saves. So yes, welcome back to freaking... Oh god, as soon as I can not screw this whole thing up. Okay, I think we're good, yep. Welcome back to Super Mario All-Stars, finally.
Yep, we're back to erase this file. Yes, brilliant.
Erase it again. No! Please, for the love of God, don't. Don't do it.
Why is it working like this?
Yeah, it's weird how it works. You gotta hit like different buttons. That's weird. But yep, just... I think you just have to hit start or something to actually go into it once you have the level selected. Well, you can see we're on my Switch now. Because the other one got save stated back to
Also, the thing is also my whatchamacallit subscription expired as well, so even if I did at the same
Oh shit.
I wouldn't be able to do anything.
I
I'm
see.
basically going to eventually join with a friend on that front to actually have, in addition to hopefully the NES and SNES stuffs, finally maybe do the...
You said duty. Ah!
Yeah, for a moment, MJ.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me.
What's that? Hurt you more? Doria? Got it.
No, wait!
Doria?
God damn it. But yep, Lost Levels has finally returned. At least for us, it feels like it's been a while since we last played this. God damn you, Lost Levels. Just remembering you. It's also weird sometimes Koopa Shells flip upside down. I remember the red piranha plants, so only stop counting up you're above them. Ugh. Nice reminder of the torture we've been through. Invisible blocks and dickish enemies all put together in one of the most painful but lovable Mario experiences. How do you love this? I find my ways.
Now what's worse, this or X7?
That is a good question.
Or by some people's logic, this or Mega Man and Bass.
I would take Mega Man Bass over this.
Same here.
Because at least that game is forgiving. And we're playing the All-Stars version. At least it's not the NES version. Playing the whole game 8 times, with continues only working for the beginning of the world, and not just the beginning of the level. But either way, it's painful all the same. As long as we don't use a warp, we're good. God, I hope we'll be fine. But yep, it's really like an interesting year for Mario this year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
The last major thing that Mario's got on his sleeve is the remake.
Oh, Thousand Year Door, you mean?
Yeah.
What? And Princess Peach got a game which was decent, but...
I mean, it's exactly what you'd expect from a game like...
Nothing special, but it's...
I haven't played it because I honestly don't really care for it.
Another simple plot. It's weird that Good Feel, the first game they made is Good Feel. Or at least the first, like, Nintendo-based one, was probably the hardest one they made. And every game since has been really easy. Like, difficulty-wise. The first Nintendo game they did was Wario Land Shake It. Which is surprisingly difficult.
Isn't that the Wii one?
Yup. It's one of the hand-drawn animations. I will still say, it's a damn good Wario game. I haven't played it in a very long time, because I tried to find all the secrets in some of the levels. I realized there are unlockable stages that were even harder than the main game stages. I was just like, oh god! I struggle with the main game as it is! Like, yeah, if you're good... It feels very... It seems like somebody, if you're good at the Wario Land series, you would enjoy Wario Land Shake It. I think it handles on a lot of what Wario Land 4 did. Because if I remember, I think Wario Land 4 is the one you get like a treasure at the end of the stage and then you have an escape sequence to get back to the entrance of the level or whatever. I think all of Wario Land Shake It stages are like that. Because I guess that's part of the thing they added with treasure hunting. Then again, I only know that from Wario Land 4 because I played one stage. Or Wario Land Shake It. They also had challenged Wario Land Shake It for like getting enough treasure in the stage. Yeah, wind is fun. Yep. You have to do a running jump and hope the wind will carry you. Have to go one of the lower steps and try to jump to the top one and just run from there, probably.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the placement needs to
We're
look
back to remembering how Mario's physics works, and they're rough in the olden days. It wasn't until Mario 3 they really refined a lot of it. At least for the most part, they refined it. I mean, it pretty much has been since Mario 3 and Mario World that Mario physics in 2D games have been basically well established and the same. Oh! Oh, I thought I could climb up it! If only I could climb the wall. Yep, we had Mario Wonder last year. Then we have the 1000-Year Door remake this year, along with Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
I'd be excited for that, but I already played Luigi's Mansion 2, so I don't have the motivation to replay a game.
I keep forgetting there's another project we technically do, Luigi's Mansion 1, because I do have the GameCube version.
I'll just spoil, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Luigi's Mansion like everybody else.
I get it, it's a very short...
I like it, but it's definitely not the kind of game I'd see myself replaying.
Yeah. 3 is probably the best one, because it mixes elements of 1 and 2 in there. It had a lot more enemy variety and, like, bosses like 2 did. But it goes back to, like, a single mansion exploring
I played all 3 of them, but it's just like, I don't know, I like the games, but I don't love them like some people do.
Yeah, I get it.
So it's
yeah.
like,
1 is short and sweet. If you haven't played 1, it's a nice, pleasurable trip to go through.
I played all 3 of them, so
yeah.
I have.
Yeah, you have the 3DS version, right?
Yep.
So you have to deal with Luigi in that one.
I never seen Luigi, to be honest.
Maybe that's the co-op multiplayer.
I'm gonna say, I think that's the co-op.
That's right.
It's a special.
I still find it so weird. They put that in the 3DS remake, or 3DS port, I guess, of Luigi's Mansion 1, to tease a concept that was going to be used in 3. And now it has me wonder what Next Level Games is doing next. Again. Because they went back to their Striker stomping grounds.
With mixed results.
Yeah.
The core game seems fine, it's just...
Nintendo's
everything
evolving the way they want to do all their sports games lately. All their Switch ones have had content basically set aside for the future because we gotta keep players invested to come back later. Even though the core game should be enough to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, if your core game isn't good at the beginning...
I will say, at least of all those that they did, Golf Super Rush was probably the best executed of the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3. Oh, that jump's gonna be brutal. And this one. Right, I forgot the stage is long. Invisible blocks to find again! So I'm probably gonna go on top of that one and find another. Yep, you typically want to jump on the edge of one, just hopefully find another if you need to climb a high wall. Fun! Aren't freaking invisible blocks great?
Honestly, that's like the biggest thing about this game that I really hate is just the overuse of the invisible blocks.
Oh, I think that's
otherwise, honestly, I don't think this game is terrible. It's just the invisible blocks are just
that is
the worst part.
I think that is the most hated concept of this. It's just like, it's the thing is basically, it seems like an impassable thing with no hints as to where you have to jump to make the jump actually possible. Although the backwards warps can be dicks too.
Yeah.
Redoing stages, that's not the worst thing, especially since the game's still relatively short. It's just, it doesn't feel short.
Yeah, it's just this
You're
thing.
always dying. Have to redo these stages because we keep dying. Because we love to hurt ourselves. Ugh. At least this game doesn't have fucking auto-runner concepts.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, not many platformers did that back in the day with, like, auto-running things.
I mean, the auto-running thing wasn't really a super big thing. Maybe in the arcades, I guess you could say, because, you know...
Oh, yeah, I guess. They were basically meant to throw you in obstacles you had to react to, and that was almost really went through that. You basically had to react to things on, like, a split-second notice.
Yeah.
They made it super hard, so you had to drain all your fucking quarters.
Microtransactions before microtransactions.
Just playing the game's a microtransaction. Fuck! At least, thankfully, modern renditions of those games, if they keep that whole life and quarter system, they basically just have a button that's like, here, give yourself more quarters. Thankfully, modern ports of arcade games have been very gracious with that. Oh! There's probably a warp up there, but we're not trying to take those. Because remember, there's a world we won't be able to visit if we take any warps at all.
Yep. Let's just keep going.
Because this game's an asshole.
So how many levels are there again? It's the 8, and then there's 4 more after this, or 6 more?
Oh, it's 4 regularly. If you don't use any warps, there's an extra 1 in there.
So it's 5?
It would be 5, yes. Oh boy!
Oh.
Yup, we have these that, as soon as you step on them, they move. And you may have to follow them throughout a bit of the stage. Oh, this game does come up with interesting concepts. I'm trying to think one of the first platformers that did like an auto runner thing. I mean, I can't think of many successful ones. I was going to say Sonic, but that's more you just fling along and run on high speed.
Yeah, that's more of a momentum.
It's not really like something that's like forcing you to run. And you basically just have to jump or duck to avoid things. I don't think any of the early Mega Man games did it.
No, unless you want to count the
vehicle stage?
auto-scrollers or whatever.
There was the one stage of Mega Man 5. That's more like a vehicle segment. I guess those in a way were some of the earliest auto runner stages. Oh, they're amazing with these levels. So right on the platform underneath that when you get there. They're amazing! A fucking non-Bowser stage! I forgot about this one! Oh, this game's so mean! Why, Nintendo? Why? Ugh. I guess vehicle segments probably are like the first ones of those to do that. They just take you for a ride. You just have to jump and react to things.
I mean, that would essentially be what auto-scrollers would tend to be, hurdy-dur.
Yeah, auto-scrollers are basically the first concept of that. They're just auto-runners, you have even less control. You're just basically running at max speed, and all you can do is jump. Or attack, maybe, whatever, or slide, whatever. Sadly, one of the first ones that comes to my mind is the original Rayman. I think the last stage. It basically, like, the last stage had a lot of weird concepts that would fuck with your control. And, like, the last stage. Oh, you know, the bottom platform. Underneath. And that's probably keeps the platform alive, too. Which is fucking awful. That blooper.
So how do I do this?
Okay, looks like once you get to that segment, you want to get off the platform and go underneath it on the bit of ground. Yeah, you want to go down there. Or... Oh, wait, there might be a warp pipe you have to enter. It loops. That's what it is. This place loops. You might have to find a warp pipe to get into, like that one. That's what it is. That's right. I thought this came up in World 8, but nope. This is the first of these stages. Basically, you're going an endless loop until you find a warp out of here. Or a warp pipe to get you out. So yeah, okay, you want to jump there, then use the Koopas to get up there. You just have to time your jumps off them so you actually get a high jump. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the right pipe. Because none of the others, I think... One might lead you to another, like, bonus area, but I think it would lead you back here anyway. Yep. And now just go in, go to the bonus area, and you should be able to get to the end of the stage. I know World 8 has a stage similar like this. Except it actually has a warp pipe at the end that takes you back to earlier in the stage. So now to the next segment. I don't think there's another one of those you have to do in this stage. Now it's a regular stage after that, but yep. Be on the lookout for that shit. Oh, dick. Well, you want to test your platforming mind in a Mario game? You've certainly got it. I love it. I love Mario I love platformers that take away your control and make you move in different ways. It's not just making you move left instead of right.
At least I feel like I have a reason to actually want to try and get better than something like Sticker Star. Heyo. We're actively playing your game feels like a waste of fucking time.
Just get all the money you can to buy all the stickers. That's not fun!
Especially since all the stickers you get are shittier than the ones that you get in the...
I'm so glad Color Splash did a quantity-based freaking inventory system and not an RE4 inventory system. That is based on how many cards you have, not how much space you can fit!
I mean, it's not like it's not like you can get a dead game in that game, apparently, but even then...
Oh, it's Sticker Star?
You can't get a dead game,
apparently. Yeah, if you run out of stickers, you have to block attacks to get more. So dumb. It's probably the same for Color Splash, but again, the inventory system most likely alleviated that problem.
But even then, it's like, congratulations, you're fighting to get money to buy stickers that are probably shittier than all the things that you get in the field, so what the fuck's the point of fighting at all?
But you can also buy things, so you can also buy those things had you originally found them, so you don't have to go out in the field to get them. At your convenience, but it costs money.
But you also need to know where the fuck to get the thingies.
Yep. You want to find all of them and get all of them put in your little picture book or whatever the fuck that you have there, the collection thing? Sounds like a waste of time. You're right. All you get is a character roll out of it. It's not worth it. Ugh. I hate that I'm gonna make myself play that game again before I get to Paper Jam. Oh, nice! Just don't get yourself a runoff. Nice. Okay. Alright, just a running jump. Alright, you did it. Woo! Wasn't bad once you realized you had to hit a warp pipe to get out of there.
Yeah.
Right. So into the overworld and not a Bowser stage, you have to find a warp pipe. I'll remember that. I think this is the first of these castles that gets really bad. I think. Oh yeah, this one's pretty rough if I remember. The Podoboos are horrible. And the fire bars. And the running jumps. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if these are the stages you died the most. Because, fucking Bowser's Castle. And his minions want you to die painfully. Ah! That
almost looked cool.
That almost did look pretty good. There's also a mushroom in that block, I think. You
Like,
just have to get around...
like that mushroom's gonna save me. Let's be real here.
Oh! You just need to get around 2 fire bars to get it. I love how dickish they make it, so you have to get the mushroom around death traps. It's the best. Well, speaking of games I could play, I did notice that friggin' No More Heroes 3 came on Game Pass recently.
Oh, yeah.
So I could play that if I wanted, but I'd still have to play 1 and 2!
Yeah.
I don't know if they're available on the other consoles other than Nintendo yet.
The only way you can play the first game I know is they have the special Paradise Lost.
Which you need the 360 version for, yeah.
Yeah.
Which basically just has half the bosses from 2 or whatever anyway.
It has some special unique stuff, but
I
don't think it's all that worth it from what I've heard, so...
Right.
Really the best way you're going to play it is the... Didn't they remaster those games a while back? I'm trying to remember if they
No More Heroes 1 and 2?
I feel like they did, but I could be wrong on that.
They had the Switch versions.
That's what I was thinking of.
I don't know if those are on Xbox or PlayStation. That's what I'm wondering. Because I know 3 debuted on Switch and then went everywhere else. I would feel like 1 and 2 have to be on there. I just haven't looked. I would say it wouldn't be worth playing 3 without playing 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So the fact they put it on Game Pass and not the other 2 just feels bizarre. Even though technically, I guess, well, No More Heroes 1 showed up on both the other consoles. Right? Wait. The special version of 1 was on Xbox.
It's on PlayStation 3.
Oh, it was on PlayStation 3. It was only on Xbox 360 in Japan. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. It was on PlayStation 3 everywhere else. No More Heroes 2 was a Wii, and now still Switch, I guess, exclusive.
No More Heroes is a weird game series.
Yeah, it's interesting, though. Travis Touchdown is a very interesting character. At least he's a very likable character.
He's likable in the way that you can relate to him.
Yeah. It feels like they never have relatable characters in games anymore. Or when they make it relatable, it's like the gameplay stinks. It's all about the story and trying to make you relate with the character and not really focusing so much on the game.
Yeah. That's why I'm usually not the biggest proponent when it comes to story in games, because it's like, that's great. If your story's good, I can just look it up online and probably get the same effect.
It can help a game be memorable, though. It can, encourage you to want to play the game as well. It can.
The problem is that, by that logic, it's like, the more you sell me on that, it's like, you're basically telling me your gameplay sucks.
Yeah, they can focus a little too hard on that.
Like, you focus too hard on the story and characters so much that, essentially, the main gameplay loop is kind of just, overshadowed by it, and it kind of just makes me bring up the question, is there a point to playing this game?
Yeah.
Because that's sort of what happened with... That's, like, The Last of Us is a pretty good example of that. Where a lot of talk is... I guess in the case of The Last of Us, it's more of a case of... It's also the same with Majora's Mask. It's just, I don't like that gameplay loop.
Yeah.
In the case of The Last of Us, it's like, it's a stealth game, and I'm just never really been big on stealth games to begin with.
Yeah.
Whereas with Majora's Mask, I don't like dealing with the overarching... time loop thing, and having to reset the time, and oh, guess what? You fucked up forgetting to do something in day one. Guess what? You got to go all the way back to the beginning. I don't care if there's any real nice way to do it. It's just that doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit about the story and characters, because that's why I've seen multiple playthroughs talking about every single story and every single side quest. So if you want to give me that argument, guess what? I've already fucking seen it. But if that's the only argument that you have to tell me your game is good, then to me, I don't think your game's worth it.
That would make me think you'd really love roguelikes. Where it's nothing but gameplay and the story sprinkled in every once in a while.
Also depends on the roguelike as well.
But then it might also, it could be to the point they want
I mean,
to
one of the games
times.
I play a lot on Steam is called Crab Champions. There's no fucking story at all. You're literally just in a fucking sandbox arena, the third-person shooter, just trying to go through arenas.
Oh.
Like, there's no story at all. It's just the raw dog third-person gameplay, and it's fun as hell.
The game just has an intro and then it's just like, alright, go.
I have like 260 hours in that game.
Just have a prologue. It tells you the story of the world of the game. It's like, alright, go.
There's not even that. It's just like...
just you're dropped in the world. It's like, alright, let me...
No, like, there's no story. It's just you're a fucking crab trying to...
Right.
Just basically beat the game. It's like, go, let's go. Like,
well, it's nice of their games that their stories can basically be so simple. It's literally just the gameplay is the story. It's just like, yep, that's what you are.
There's no story. It's just
Survive.
the fucking game. It's like you're trying to get to the top. There's nothing else. There's no real story to it. It's just win.
Yep.
Here's the story. You fucking need to win.
Oh, nice! How'd you win so easily?
Because I'm good. Scrub.
That's right. The princess is mine. Ow! God damn it! What the hell are you doing in there? I don't think I want to know. Just point me in the direction of the next castle. Let me out of here. Thank you.